everyone. Trying to get things set up. I got a salad. Do I have some tea for you? And I feel really weird talking because my husband is home and he's in the living room. So I'm like trying to keep my voice down. But you know how I am. I'll get like all like pissy and shit and start getting amped up. But let me get my salad ready because I need to eat something. No, it's okay. We can wait for people to come in. No, Pugsley. No. My salad I get, they always put too much freaking lettuce on it. Oh, come on. Come on in. Oh, it should be good. Oh my god, y'all. So, I probably should open up my or on Instagram. Freaking X, there we go. Cuz I got some stuff to show you. I don't know, should I show you X first and then do video? No, I might just do the video. I think I might do the video first and then we can see what has been or transcribed. Oh, before I forget. Now let me see here. Let me get the link for here, like on here. I haven't been able to figure that out. Oh, I do want that. So I want to open that in a new link. I don't know how to do it. Oh, let me do it from my phone real quick. No. Oh, come on. What is going on? I was like, oh my god. YouTube is glitching. 30. Oh, I'm kind of unprepared right now. I tried to take a nap. We had a storm. I got super tired, and then I'm just. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna put this in the chat, and then I'm gonna pin it. Okay, so this is Nerdy Attic. Let me see here. I hope that's pinned. It doesn't show me if anything's pinned. I don't know. But anyways, this is Nerdy Addict's YouTube. He's going to be going live here tonight at 6 p.m. Eastern Time. Oh, God. I don't know if I can listen to this again. This is going to be horrible. But hold on. Okay, let me get it. I need to see Betty's crash out. Let me see if the volume, because sometimes when I use things on my computer, it doesn't work. Pugsy, what are you doing? There's nothing there. Go. I swear, my dog. Hold on, let me see. Hide.
Guys, welcome. It's nice to see you. We got some shit to go over. I gotta tell you what. We got some shit to go over. And this person's gonna be feeling the heat probably more than Sheriff Nanos. So Ollie.
Hold on, I'm testing this real quick.
Decides to have somebody deliver me a paper to intimidate me. And decide.
Okay, all right. I hear it on my live. Okay, you guys can hear it. Hold on, I'm gonna start this over. So if you don't know, where's my freaking thing? There it is. So if you don't know, last night Betty was served. It took me a minute to figure out what it was. So if you follow Betty, you know, if you have some type of past, she'll bring it up and use it against you. This is just how she is. Well, she has been calling Nerdy Attic a junkie. Okay. He's not. He is in recovery for alcohol. And he swears up and down that he's never done drugs or he's not, a drug addict. Which, if you ever hear him on his live, you can definitely tell he's not on anything. He's just a very calm, mannered person. So, But yeah, he served her, and he all he wants her to do, this is all she has to do, is take back what she said about calling him a junkie. That's it. That's all she has to do, but we all know Betty. Betty ain't gonna do that at all. So, I wonder if I can make this smaller and it'll still be bigger on the screen because this is gonna drive me yeah, we can do that this way. This'll be okay. Alright, so we're gonna start from the beginning, and I will have to stop it. If you're wearing earbuds, warning because she does get very loud.
Guys, welcome, welcome. It's nice to see you. We got some shit to go over. I gotta tell you what, we got some shit to go over. And this person's gonna be feeling the heat probably more than Sheriff Nanos. So Ollie, Mr. Nerdy Ollie, decides to have somebody deliver me a paper to intimidate me. To intimidate me into silence. You know, the guy that goes around and
He's not intimidating you, Betty. He's not intimidating you to be silent at all either. Nerdy don't care what the hell you do over there. The paper is just to get you to take back what you said. That's it. You don't want to shut up.
everybody, the guy that's been bragging about how he's the one that's been basically making robocalls, you know, out to the county sheriff, and now he's come over and started to leak all of that dirty.
Okay, I have not heard him or anyone talk about making these robocalls. And I'm pretty sure he hasn't deleted anything because I do follow him, and everything that's up is what I've seen. I've already seen it. So I don't believe that he's deleting anything.
Remember that. Let's see.
Pretty sure Betty's dirty deleted a couple times.
Because we saw them and now they're gone. So if they're gone, and he's trying to say that somehow, because he says that the notes specifically is that he's a junkie on TikTok.
That's what she said. She calls him a junkie on TikTok. Or junkie.
He's a junkie, okay?
No, he's not.
I say it. He's a nerdy addict, first and foremost. He talks and drops videos on X all the time about him relapsing and him and Eve getting in for Eva or whatever the hell his ho-ho-ho's name is.
Why is it? Two things about what she just said. Why is it every woman? I don't even know if Eve like ever talked to her or whatever. I don't know that situation. But why does she always call every woman a ho-ho? And I forgot the second part. Oh, he does not post like that on freaking Instagram. Not Instagram. Oh my god, X. Wait, I think she said TikTok. Hold on. Let me re-listen to that.
A nerdy addict, first and foremost. He talks and drops videos on X all the time.
No, he does not. He's very open about his sobriety. Very, very open about his sobriety, and I'm really proud of him. And I said it on a live a couple days ago. I think it's every Thursday, don't quote me. But he goes and plays sober poker. And he will post pictures from that sober poker game. But he does not post things like she thinks he does.
About him relapsing and him and Eve getting in for Eva or whatever the hell his ho-ho-ho's name is. And he's sitting there talking about, oh my gosh, you know, we're fighting, we're broke up, she relapsed again. He posts.
I've never seen anything like that on his Twitter. Nothing. I've never seen it. I've been following him for a while. No.
Videos about her. She's got kids. Her ex is trying to get the kids from her. All of this chaos going on in their personal sphere, in their personal household, and stuff like this actively going on. And he's sitting here trying to intimidate me with.
Betty, how would you know that this stuff's going on? How far back on his ex did you go? Because, like I said, I've never seen this. And frankly, because there are kids involved, Betty, it's none of your fucking business.
Letter to stop talking about who he is when he sits there and goes around the country and tries to throw people in jail. He thinks he's.
That's funny that you said that, Betty, because you outside Quentin Simon's house. You really wanted Leilani to go to jail, which she did. But you were trying to get her to get in jail. You were trying to bait her to come out. She never did. That's funny, though. You're trying to get Chris Proudfoot and Katie Proudfoot. Oh, and let's not forget Chris Proudfoot's stepdad. That day you pulled up on him and you got out of your car at a stoplight. Yeah, you're really trying to get him to go to jail too. Huh.
Intimidate me in the state of Florida. You're not going to intimidate me, bro. Bring the fucking lawsuit. Okay? Bring the lawsuit. Let's get to discovery. Let's start pulling everything that you said online that I have repeated here. Now, if I'm wrong about the information, maybe you shouldn't have posted it online where I misunderstood what you were really talking about.
Huh. That you may have misunderstood. How hard is it to read a sentence, Betty? Seriously, how hard is it? I can read all of his stuff perfectly fine and take it the way that it's meant to be taken.
I'm gonna send somebody to my fucking house. You here. This is what I think about your cease and desist letter. You didn't even need to send it. You didn't even need to spend any money for that person to even put it on my door. Because you could have just filed lawsuit. You could have just filed lawsuit, dude. So if you don't know what my answer is to you about this shitty piece of paper, I suggest you look at your text messages.
Oh, we will get to those too because those have been posted.
I didn't even put advertisements on here because I wanted to freely speak to you, you piece of shit. Freely speak to you. Either freaking sue me or sit the fuck down.
Betty. Ooh, excuse me. You have 5 days. All you have to do is say, "Yo, nerdy, I take it back. You're not a junkie." That's it. That's all you gotta do. And you won't be wrapped up in another lawsuit. You just got out of I think it was about 2 years, or it was 2 years, with Queen Bee that you dragged your feet on and filed stupid thing after stupid thing after stupid thing. Pretty sure Queen Bee's lawyers, what's the word I'm looking for? His bill was close to $100,000 because all you did was file just random shit like a minute before midnight at the very last second. That's exactly what she's gonna do to Nerdy.
Oh, okay? But if you think you're going to send somebody to my house and, oh, I'm scared, or I'm intimidated, or I'm not going to talk about you, you got the wrong woman. You got the wrong woman because how dare you do what you do around this country and have the audacity to try to shut my mouth?
Betty, how do you do what you do around this country and you have the audacity to try to shut everybody's mouth, including the head sheriff right here in this picture? How? Can you answer that one?
You got the wrong woman. So either pony up, take me to court, or don't ever send somebody to my house again. If you ever step foot on this house or on this property.
Keep that in mind. She says if you ever step foot on this property, because that kind of plays a role into some text messages.
You're going to jail, my friend. You are not allowed on my property. You are officially trespassed. Okay? I sent that to your fucking phone. I'm sending that to you.
Which was a mistake on your part, Betty. Yeah, you don't try and contact the person.
Here, I put you Holly Nerdy up in there. Just in case you don't know, I took a picture of your public profile and put it in the
Oh no, Nerdy. She took a picture of your public profile. Nerdy, you're in some trouble now, bud. Give me a break, buddy.
so you know who I'm talking to. Publicly. Either pony up or sit down. Pony up or sit down.
He is ponying up.
Let me get this fixed. And all you idiots that are in here, you can get the fuck gone.
I should have recorded the chat because I heard that chat was on fire.
Wrong place, wrong time. Don't come back to this channel again. Bye, booze. Bye, booze. Talk that shit, I'll block you. But what you're not going to do, you're not going to intimidate Bullhorn Betty. Okay? And let's dance. Because I can tell you, my discovery is so much better than what we're going to find in your discovery. I can guarantee that. I am a choir girl. I do music, okay? You can't get me. I don't use. I don't drink.
Don't use. I don't think she uses because I mean, look how chubby she's got. But we'll go into her background here in a minute too. I got stuff to show.
I don't do round all round stuff. I work. I go to my meetings. I come home. Like you can't.
Betty, you don't have a real job. You don't have a job that you need to leave the house for. You say YouTube is a job. What the fuck? When she says she goes to meetings, she goes to her county meeting. She is literally at every single county meeting complaining about something.
There's nothing you got on me, bro. I have no social life, so you can't get me. Oh.
You have no social life because you have no friends because you're a piece of shit, Betty. You treat people horribly and you act like this. You need to go back to the Betty that first got onto YouTube. That was a good Betty. She did everything by the book. She wasn't crazy like she is now. She was a straightforward person. That's the Betty you need to go back to and do that instead of acting like this online. You should not have crashed out online for the whole world to see.
Right? You can't destroy anything I'm doing because I don't really hang out with people because why?
It's because nobody likes you.
A hang over my head and you guys go and dox and do whatever. I don't have anything to do with my family, right? So what?
Because your family doesn't want anything to do with you. Like, I could get into her family background, but I'm not gonna do that. That's not my style. But her family don't know.
What to do? What are you going to do to me? There's nothing anybody can ever do to me. You file a lawsuit, so what? It's a dime a dozen. I don't care. I don't care. You're the one that put out you're a junkie. You're the one that keeps putting out that you relapse. You're the
He's not a junkie, Betty. He's an alcoholic. Say it with me. Alcoholic that has been sober for a while now. So, there is a difference between a junkie and an alcoholic, Betty.
put out those texts laughing when Alec and all them were going to jail saying you were the one calling and changing the number. Those are statements you made on social media in public forums.
Where? Where were these statements made? Because I literally follow him on almost everything, and I have not seen these. Where are these, Betty? Like, I have heard this damn video how many freaking times today? I'm so over it.
So if you're making those things in public forums,
Where?
what am I supposed to think? I'm only going off what you're saying. And then you have an audacity to send me a cease and desist? You can take that cease and desist.
Did you got a little itch there, Betty? Like, what was that? Huh? Your chin itch? Yeah.
And take it and shove it where the sun don't shine. And you know what you can also do? You can record this video and bring it to court with you. How about that?
How about almost every single person in this community on here has already had it recorded and played it? I'm late to the party because I was spending time with my husband today. Huh?
How about that? But what you will not do is shut my mouth. If you don't want
You
me
need
to know
to.
my business,
Somebody needs to.
quit posting about it, dumbass.
Posting about what, Betty? Like, what has he been posting about? Because we're gonna go and look at Nerdy Addicts. Here, you know what? Hold on, let me go on to it and I'll show you. I am so annoyed with her. She annoys the shit out of me. This is Nerdy Addicts. This Nerdy Addict right here. Alright. We're gonna go down a little bit. Hold on. Some stuff we gotta get into about that. So he posts about JLR, Ted, and I don't know who that lady is. Oh, what is this? Pima County Sheriff. While you were looking, remember the years of in the public for 19 years. Okay, hold on. I'm trying to find where his Betty stuff starts because I know he posted something yesterday. Crimes have been documented yourself. Oh, that. Okay, okay. He's an idiot. He walked into a car. Let's see here. The true crime feed has been updated and looking at some. Okay, we're gonna go to his. We got some stuff to read there, so I'm gonna try to get through this. Okay, this is where it started 22 hours ago. A woman on the internet called me a junkie. Okay. And there's nothing it's the, story. We'll go and look at nerdybirdmafia.com. He's talking about Betty. I'm an alcoholic, that is not a secret, and he's very open about it. He will tell you he is in recovery. I have said it in church basements, on live streams, and interviews, and probably more times than people care to hear, which, yeah, he over says it, but I'm glad that he's saying it because that's part of his recovery, is admitting that he had a problem or has a problem because it's recovery is still a day-to-day thing. Recovery is not something I've tried to hide, and he does not hide it. It's part of how I get here wherever here is. It's recovery is an everyday thing. So here is my offer, and I mean it sincerely. I will give $1,000 to anyone who produces court records showing that I was. He's talking about being an addict, as Betty says. Actual documents, not vibes, not everyone knows documents. And while you're looking, remember that yours have been public for 19 years. The one where the officer took the time to document the open sores covering your body at booking while she called other people junkies on the internet. Oh, Betty does have a lengthy thing there. Okay, we're gonna jump up here a little bit. Okay, 20 hours ago. This is 2 hours after that last post I read about Betty. Bullhorn Betty would not come to the door even though her car was sitting in the driveway. So, pause. The person that served her the papers, you know, I don't know, states are different, but I'm thinking Florida, you can just do whatever you want, like tape them to the door because that's what this person did. They right to her front door with a little note on it. And he took picture or a picture of, you know, the paper on her door because service has been completed and sent it to him. And he was describing what it looked like in these pictures, which he's not gonna post them online, and I hope that he actually doesn't do it, um, for Betty's privacy. But yeah, so Betty has 100% been served as we've seen in the video. The notice is now pinned to her door along with an affidavit for the court confirming service. Under Florida law, you have 5 days to retract your statement. That's all he's asking. It's 5 days for her to retract her statement saying that he is a junkie. Mhm. I'm not really sure what this is about. He gave no I don't think that's Betty's house. It doesn't look like it. I don't think she has this part. I don't know what that's about. Okay, here's one of the text messages. Imagine waking up this mad on a Sunday morning. Don't you ever fucking come to my house again. For one, Betty, he was never there. It was not him that served you. It was a server guy. Or you will be arrested for trespassing. You have now been notified. You are not allowed to step foot on my fucking land. Secondly, if you ever try to fucking intimidate me again, you will hit with a fucking lawsuit. Betty, words are hard when you're mad. I get it. Stay off my property, stay away from me. He's never been on your property. He says that he's never been there. So, okay. I fear for my life while you're here, you're an abusive junkie. Keep in mind, this is a text message that she sent to Nerdy because they were all like at one point in time like a group of people. Like they all know each other. And I don't give a fuck about your goddamn threat of lawsuit either. Sue me, sue me, or shut the fuck up and sit down, you junkie motherfucker. She fucking sent that to him in a text message. There's more text messages because he said she must have been pissed for at least 2 hours after she sent the first one because he got another one. And I think this is part of another one. Okay, so or you have a lot of different accounts with different names on it. I wonder why. Bullhorn Betty sent me a lengthy essay. That's the one. I would love to read that essay this morning that includes a list of email addresses she believes belongs to me. The only problem, the list included my ex-wife's email, my ex-wife's mother's email, my mother's email, and several other people's email addresses. If this is the level of investigative work being conducted, I can see why so many conclusions end up being wrong. Betty's wrong about everything. Clearly, she's quite the sleuth. And look at this. He blocked out Gmail, Hotmail. That looks like a Yahoo one. Yahoo. Like, this is his family. This isn't him. Lady, are you okay? I know exactly. Yeah, that's from Betty stuff. What is this? Oh, okay, I'm not playing that. I think that's about it with him. Here it is. You are no longer here. Having a little trouble with my username and typing in general. If you look up here, it's at nerdy_addict. She has at _nerdy addict. We should go look at hers. I'll see you in court, you junky piece of shit. If you ever come to my fucking house again, you will be arrested. He was never there in the first place, Betty. He was never there. You are no longer here. Whatever the hell that means. And you have a trespassing and you have a trespassing war next time you come here, FAFO. He was never there in a trespassing war. Are you trying to say that you're gonna go onto his property? You're gonna go trespass on his property? Okay. I'm here for that. I'm totally here for that. And then ripping up the paperwork may be theoretic whatever. You guys can see the word, I can't pronounce it. But it does not change the affidavit filed by the process server, nor does it alter the legal process or the court's consideration of that matter. It's that video of her ripping it up is definitely gonna be played in court. Blah, 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 blah. Let me see. You know what? I haven't looked at Bullhorn Betty's thing, so let's go do that real quick. Well, that didn't help me. Oh. Hold on, let me see if I can find her. I don't know if I'm following her. She'd be like one of the first ones or something. Maybe I'm not. I could have swore that I was. Let me try it again. There she is. Let's see what she's got posted. 11 hours ago. I'll see. Oh, which reminds me, that video that I played, that was at like 5:30, 6 o'clock this morning, Eastern time. Yeah, she gets up early. Nerdy Attic. Oh, okay, we already read that. Criminal network stuff. Hours ago. This sounds very, very blah, blah, blah. Pima County. No, she doesn't have anything. And I'm surprised. Oh, almost the same thing. Oh, that's if you want to hear my actual response. Here you go. Yep. No, we already listened to it. Okay, I guess not. Okay, hold on. I want to go back to. Okay, I wanted to show you guys. Oh, I already have it open. What am I doing? I am so tired. I'm sorry, y'all. Okay, I want to share this. Okay, which one was it? I think it's this one. This is Nerdy Addict's website. Let me make sure this is the right one. Okay, it is. A woman called me a junkie. She said she said it more than once, said it with a casual authority of someone reading from a file. Said it to thousands of people who had no reason not to believe her. Okay, let's talk about that. I am an alcoholic. This is not a secret, and it's not. I can tell you that. I have said it in okay, we've already read that part. I'm not going to read that over. What I am not is a drug addict, and I mean that in a specific legal, documentable sense. I have never been arrested for the white powder substance, never been charged with the shooting up stuff. Which I probably shouldn't have said that. The mm, let's call that we'll call that methane. And no F. No paraphernalia, no narcotic sales, no trafficking, no any of that, not one time. So here's my offer, and I mean it sincerely. I'll give okay, we already read that. He wants to give $1,000 to somebody to prove that he is a junkie. I'll wait. While we're waiting, I pulled up the public court records on a woman who called me a junkie. We already know Betty's real name is Andrew Griffin. Blah 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 blah. She has a 44 cases in Manatee County court system spanning from 1995 to 2023. Misdemeanors, felonies, traffic infractions, domestic relation matters, civil cases, criminal traffic. 44. Before I go further, I want to say, I mean, an arrest is not a conviction. An allegation is not a fact. People carry things in their history that don't tell the whole story of who they became afterward. I believe that without reservation, my own history depends on being true. What follows is not about who she is, it's about what she said and what the records show. But there or I'm sorry, but here is what the public records reflect. October 25th, 2006. Brenton Police Department, probable cause, blah, 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 blah. Betty, also known as Bullhorn Betty, was arrested 1505. It's a address. Okay, after a verbal argument at an American car wash where she had been visiting a friend. Officers gave her a verbal response warning. She walked out to the sidewalk, then walked back onto the property screaming. Okay, let's do that in public. When she was placed in handcuffs, a small bag of white powder was found on her or was found in her pants pocket, in her purse, inside her vehicle. Oh my god, it was in 3 different places? I thought it was only 1. What? Wow, okay. I didn't read this because I wanted to give y'all my reaction. Officers found a small bag containing, let's call it, well, some Tylenol, identified as, we'll say Tylenol. Also in her purse, a scale with white powder residue on it. The charges were white powder residue, controlled substance possession without a prescription, rug paraphernalia possession, and trespass after warning. The affidavit notes that she made a spontaneous statement. The exact words used. She knew about the Tylenol and she had a white powder problem. I hope y'all are just like reading the screen because you guys can see what I'm changing. That's not my characterization. That's the document. Okay, what's this one about? In 2012, let's see here. Oh, domestic battery by strangulation. The victim, her cohabitant, I think that was her husband at the time, allegedly that she became angry and began breaking items in the residence. She allegedly obtained a kitchen slicey slice and sliced the tires on his truck. She allegedly pushed him down several times, causing injury to his right forearm. He allegedly, he alleged she punched him in the mouth with her fist, causing bleeding, and that his front tooth became loose. Damn, Betty. He alleged she then put her hands around the thing that holds his neck, because if I put it together in a sentence, YouTube is probably gonna shut me down. So the thing that holds the neck up, we're gonna say that. He stated she told him she would blank herself with the stabby stab, though she did not harm herself at the time. He declined to complete an affidavit because, and this is the paperwork's language, he can't write too well. The felony filing is in the public record case. I don't believe he graduated. I think he only went to like 8th grade or something like that. Yeah, he can't really read or write, if that makes any sense. Doesn't have a really good education, but whatever. I don't know the guy, and I don't know his situation. Okay, 2017, simple battery. What? Oh, bugs. Okay. Um, she and her husband, Vincent, were living together in Bradenton, Florida. They got into a verbal argument. According to Vincent's statement to deputies, the argument turned physical when she struck him several times in his head area with her hands. Vincent declined EMS. The deputies noted no visible injuries. She was arrested, booked, and an issue no contact order as a condition of pretrial release, signed by inmate number da da da. Oh, she got an inmate. Betty, do you have that also tattooed on you? Like you got that wrong tattoo for Sebastian because they don't use the puzzle pieces anymore. Do you have your inmate number tattooed on you? That'd be kind of cool to see. If you have that, please post it and tag me in it. There's currently a GoFundMe soliciting donations on her behalf. What? $30,000 is the goal. As of this writing, it has just over 5,000. The campaign is titled Stand with Betty, Protecting Truth and Freedom. Oh, good God. My anxiety is raising. I can't stand Betty. Can't stand her. I'll give you a moment with that. See? Thank you, nerdy. This just take a minute, take that in, because we still have more to read. I'll give you a few seconds. Oh my god. There's a reason why people in the community call her Battery Betty, sh- Betty or Strangler Betty or Betty Strangler or something like that, and Machete Betty. The machete's not from this or from her record or anything like that. This is a whole nother story. Okay, the GFM was written by a friend. Oh, Sonia. Oh, Sonia is Betty's right hand girl. If you don't know who Sonia is, she's her right hand. And it describes Andrew Griffin as someone who has spent years fighting for what is right, going where others won't. Okay, so pause. So you remember back in the day when they used to protest all the time? I think like the 60s or 70s, peace, love, and putting flower petals and fucking guns. Um, Betty reminds me of those women that are hardcore women's rights, okay, that burn their bras on the street. That's the type of person she reminds me of. It's like, "Oh my god." And I said, "Oh, okay, I'm still good. I'm still good here." Searching for the answers that matter the most, even when those answers are hidden behind doors. Few are willing to open. It says her only goal has been to seek justice. It says that what's happening to her isn't just about her. Yeah, it is, Betty. You're always a rules for thee, not for me kind of person. It's about the ripple effect these kinds of accusations have on all of us. And the accusation about Nerdy being a junkie is bad. That could ruin his life. It invokes the rights that belong to all Americans. It uses the phrase, the search for the truth without apparent irony. The search for the truth. Hey, oh, were in here. I don't know where they went. Hold on. I'm going to put let me see. I'm gonna put the link to this article in the chat. So if you want to go and read it, you can. Oops. And you can go and like all you got to do is just like hit the home button up here. And you can search because he's got a lot of stuff on here. This is the woman who looked into the camera and called me a junkie without a document, a record, an arrest report, a booking number, or a single piece of evidence to support it. The woman who owned the woman whose own 2006 arrest affidavit contains in the arresting officer's handwriting her spontaneous statement that she has a white powder problem. The woman with 44 cases in the Manatee County system. She is raising money to protect the truth and freedom. I generally don't know whether to laugh or frame it. These are public records, and if you go to the courthouse website, everything is public. You just can't use them to harass people. The booking numbers, case numbers, fundraisers, and affidavit language are all there for anyone who wants to look. I am writing this because she made a public accusation with the confidence of someone holding evidence. She wasn't. She had an opinion and she dressed it up as fact and handed it to thousands of people who have no reason to question her. Her following, it's like a cult following. It's weird. She doesn't have proof because there is none, because it isn't true. The woman who called me a junkie has a 2006 arrest affidavit in which she allegedly admitted, in her own words, oh wait, it sounds like the same thing. Okay. She has a 2012 felony filing for domestic battery by strangulation. She has a 2017 battery arrest for hitting her husband in the head. She has 44 cases in total, and we already know that. Facts are not selective. You don't get to aim them at other people and they cry fall when they swing back around. You know what, nerdy? You should like write a book. Y- Your little chapter things would be awesome. I have never claimed to be a good person in every sense of the word. I have made mistakes. I made a lot of them for a long time. I know exactly what I am and what I have done and what I'm still working on. But junkie isn't in there, and I need that on the record. Produce the documents, and while you're looking, remember that yours have been public for 19 years. The one where the officer took the time to document the open source covering your body at booking, while she coulda called other people junkies on the internet. I'm sorry, I couldn't help but laugh. Or don't. We both know how this ends. The only question left is whether you figure that out before or after everyone else does. I know she's gonna take it to court. Oh, I'm not showing that stuff. He's got proof here with all of her court records, but I'm not gonna show that information. Okay, hold on a second. Let me see if there's anything. Let me look. I wanna see if Betty has anything posted to her YouTube for her post. What is this? Everybody has been asking me how they can help the guys that were arrested while I don't. Oh, here. See, where am I at here? Okay. Everybody has been asking me how they can help the guys that were arrested while I don't have all of their Give, Send, or GoFundMe links, but I will post them as they become available to me. This is for 857 Tucson. Please pass that around. Stand for free speech, stand for independent media. What is this? Is this here? Let's check this out. These are the links that are posted on Betty's, call it? Goal of 7,000, raised 50 bucks. Okay. Stand for free speech, stand for independent media. My name is 857. An independent citizen journalism platform dedicated to covering local news, public safety, government accountability, and stories that matter to our community. Recently, I was arrested. No, I don't think you were arrested. I thought you just got a citation. We'll have to look into that because I wonder if he's. Oh my god, I gotta see if he's lying because I'm pretty sure he just got a citation. By the Pima County Sheriff's Department while standing on a public roadway and reporting from a public right of way in the Nancy Guthrie case. Stop writing the Nancy Guthrie case. Oh my god. Um, I had not been in the neighborhood for over 2 months. On the day excuse me. On the day of my arrest, I paid for an Uber, arrived at a public location, bothered no one, interfered with no one or with no investigation, and simply exercise what I believe are my constitutional rights to observe, document, and report. Okay, JLR. Since then, my name has been dragged through the mud. Public statements have been made about me. My reputation has been damaged, and an attempt has been made to portray lawful journalism and public documentation as criminal behavior. No, no, it hasn't. The sheriff has put out a statement that if you're caught, let's say, loitering in front of Nancy's house, you get a citation for your first one. Your second one, you get arrested. I don't know what happens to the third because he didn't give that information. It's not. This fight is bigger than me. If the government officials can selectively target independent journalism, YouTubers, live streamers, podcasters, and citizen reports simply because they are not or they are inconvenient, then every American who values free speech should be concerned. Mm. The only reason why this stuff, the the citation, the arrest is going on now is because these people have been out there. I don't know if Tucson has been out there, if it's been 2 months since he's been out there. I don't know. I don't care what he does. But you have, like, Alex. That's I don't think he's out there now after his arrest. Hopefully, he fucking didn't do it, but, oh my god, stop going out there. You're the reason why. Mm. Across America, public protests routinely take place on the streets, sidewalks, and public spaces. Those activities are rightly protected under the First Amendment. Yet, in this case, public observant oh man, that's another fucking word I can't say. Observe observe observation. Sorry. Somebody needs to clip all the words that I can't say and put them together for me. And reporting from a public right of way appear to have been treated differently. Many citizens have expressed concern that law enforcement crossed a line when public filming, reporting, and documentation were treated as grounds for the arrest rather than protected speech. You guys weren't out there protesting. You guys were out there being a nuisance. Alex is out there freaking saying hey to everybody that drives by, and if they don't say hi back, he calls them uh, a how do I want to put this? It's a not a racist slur, a sexual orientation slur. That's what he does. He does that. Yeah. He's calling the neighbors these. This fundraiser will help me defend my constitutional rights and clear my name. Huh. How can somebody explain to me how a fundraiser will help him defend his constitutional rights and clear his name? Like, what are you gonna do with this money? I hope he tells us. Okay, obtain legal representation and pursue accountability. There we go. It was the next line. Okay. Challenging policies that may infringe on my First Amendment protections, protect the rights of independent journalists, YouTubers, live streamers, and citizen reporters. Continue reporting on matters of public interest without intimidation or retaliation. Uh, there's been no intimidation or retaliation in the Nancy Guthrie case. You just can't follow the law. I know. Ensure government agencies respect the constitutional rights of all citizens equally. I'm not asking for special treatment. I am asking for equal treatment under the law. Okay, well then follow the law and you'll get equal treatment. Duh. Independent media plays an important role in America. Citizen journalists often cover stories that larger organizations overlook. No citizen should fear arrest, retaliation, or public smearing for peaceful documenting events from a public place. Your support is not just helping me fight this battle, it is helping me defend the principle that government officials do not get to decide who is allowed to report the news. Okay, for one, actual news people, they have a set of guidelines that they need to follow. Like, look at Brian Enton. He's good. He's really good. He's made connections with people, so he gets all the information first because he's Brian freaking Enton, okay? He can't go into a case and have, like, be one-track minded. He has to play devil's advocate and be on both sides, okay? YouTubers, all bets are off. We've already seen that all bets are off. They don't care. Every donation, share, and message of support helps. Thank you for standing with free speech, independent journalism, government accountability, and the constitutional rights of America. He, I am okay with people. Hold on. I am okay with people covering stuff. That's not an issue that I have. The issue that I have is that these idiots are going out there and staying for hours upon hours. Like, go like, get a hotel room, go do something, go sightseeing or something, but, like, don't just stand out there for hours upon hours for what we're going on 4 months now that Nancy's been missing. Not for 4 months, don't do that. Give it, like, a week or 2, and then if nothing happens, leave, go find somewhere else to go. Like, don't okay. Let me see. I think I already clicked on this one. Is this the one I just clicked on? Oh, this one, he's got 2 wait, what's this other one? It's the same thing. Why does she have the same thing in there? Yeah, it's the same thing. They're both the same link. Betty, you're an idiot. You posted the same thing twice. Mm, I got her shit muted because she annoys the crap out of me. Breaking Nancy Guthrie visitors killed back with thousands of tips go on. I'm not gonna look at that. But yeah, so that's what I wanted to. I've been waiting to talk about today. Like, I'm just sick of the bullshit. I'm sick of it all. But all right, I put the links. I put the link in there for Nerdy Attic. Oh my god, like today it rained here, so I'm kind of just out of it. But the link for Nerdy Attic, like I said, he's gonna go live tonight at 6 p.m. Eastern time, and he is going to talk about all of this, and he may have more screenshots to show of the essay that Betty wrote him. Please, please, please. I want to read this. I am so here for it tonight. All right, I'm gonna get off here because I gotta go do some things.